everybody, welcome back to Rogue Leader Gaming, and welcome back to Building with Rogue. Now today, we are going to be working on fixing a bit of Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so today we are going to be fixing a bit of a not very good that I have committed over here. That is a very strange visual glitch that I'm getting there with the waterlogged blocks. Anyway, but we're going to be fixing up the marketplace. That's the first thing we're going to be doing, and then we're going to be getting around to building that house that we couldn't finish in the last episode because we ran out of time. So I do want to say this just really quickly before this video starts. I know all of this craziness with the coronavirus is going on right now and everything. And actually, it's funny because whenever I booted up Minecraft today, you know how it's got like the words on the top of the screen? You know, it always says something. Well, it actually said wash. It actually said, I kid you not, it said wash your hands. So I just wanted, public service announcement. Everybody out there, I hope you guys are all doing good. Don't forget to be washing your hands. That's a big, big deal and everything. I wash my hands and everything before I do just about anything. I always make sure, especially if I go out in public, I wash my hands and everything. And I, just be smart, be safe. And, cause I don't want to lose any of my viewers to this stupid virus thing, okay? So, I mean, I care about y'all, enough to be, PSA, wash your hands, don't be dumb. And this whole stuff is not going to affect, it's not going to affect my channel at all, and if it does, it will be, if anything, I will be posting more. If anything, I'll be doing more stuff on the channel right now, because of this, because right now I am out of school. Now, that being said, this is still a pre-recorded video, so right now, it's still March. I don't think this video is coming out until April. So by the time this video goes out, I think I will be back in school, or almost back in school, unless they push it again. Anyway, the point is, if anything, during this time, we might get a little bit more of us YouTubers. You might see a little bit more of us YouTubers, because that's all that there is to do! Because everywhere is closed! So anyway, let's jump right into this build here. I don't want to take up all your time, but before we do that, really quickly, I wanted to come, and I just wanted to show you guys, because I just do this on camera, because I didn't want to not do it on camera. Let's come over here, over to our, mystic cave, and let's come down here, and I wanted to actually, I have, my boots and my helmet are very soon going to need to be replaced, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and enchant up some replacements. Protection, yeah, we want that one. Ooh, that's actually really good. Protection 4, Aqua Affinity, and Respiration. That's actually helpful if I actually do something underwater, which I don't know that I will anytime soon. Ooh, Feather Falling. And Blast Protection. Okay, that's not that bad, but Feather Falling 4 is pretty helpful, especially because I jump off of a lot of things. Oh, I guess I have a nice little nook there. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch to these. And what I've been doing is, in order to get better armor, I've been saving right before they break. I've been saving my armor right before it breaks, because I don't have mending on anything yet. I'm trying to get it to be, like, really good tier armor before I get mending on it. So I'm going to combine all of this stuff with all of this stuff, and then I'll have one big, huge set of epic armor, and, you know, that'll be a thing. Now, it does occur to me only now that, oh, it's because it's cursive binding. And what about these? It does occur to me now that I had feather falling foreboots. So, and I have this other helmet as well, which has fire protection, which is actually again, it's a bit better actually, but anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab up all the materials I'm going to need for the marketplace, and then I'm gonna go ahead and build up the marketplace, and we'll do a bit of a time lapse for that, and then I'll come back in to show you guys what I did. And then I'll be doing another time lapse. There'll actually be 2 time lapses in this video, and I'll do another time lapse on building that house up. So let's get into time lapse mode. Oh my gosh, guys, it looks so much better. Just like from over here. Oh, real quick, if you're wondering what that water sound is, I tried to make a bit of a cactus farm over here. It's supposed to smelt up the cactus as well as into green dye, because I needed green dye, and it's doing absolutely nothing. So I'll be making a better one in a later date. But if we come down here, it looks so much better. Look at this. It's all thriving and alive with life and everything. So we've got 4 stalls here. We've got 4 stalls. And basically, man, I'm really getting worried because the time lapse is not stopping recording. It doesn't want to do the things. Okay, well, anyway, we've got these 4 vendors here. And I figured each one of them would have a little bit of, like, you know, what are they selling and that kind of stuff. So, this one, I don't know, it's selling pumpkins, melons, and wheat. I really don't know. That's just something. This one I figured could be like a little food vendor. So it's got some apples, some mutton, some fish and carrots, and some barrels back there and everything. I tried my best to, like, hide the lighting here. I probably should have done it on this side, but actually, let me do that so that it's a little bit more hidden. I meant to do that on this one too. I thought I did do that on this one. Okay, well, let me just go ahead and do that. So this one is just kind of like, I don't know what this one is. It's got a couple of barrels. And I tried to add some, like, neat designs here with that, those trapdoors. And then finally, this one is like an herbalist, so we've got, like, some, like, herb-looking stuff in here. A couple of barrels. Let's see. And the way I've done it, it actually looks pretty okay at night. It actually it's got enough light to keep mobs from spawning for the most part. So it actually looks pretty darn good at night. Did you ever finish? Nope, you're still trying to stop. So I'm a little bit worried, guys, that time lapses might not actually happen in this episode. If they don't, I apologize. I'm really struggling to get this computer optimized and working well enough to work as a camera account. Like, I had to I've had to turn the render distance way down. I've had to do this. I've had to do that. And it is just a real struggle to get these time lapses to you guys. But I absolutely love doing them. I feel like it's so much better whenever I do them. And I do say this. I'm sorry about the last couple of episodes. The time lapses sucking. They only suck because the laptop hadn't been all that optimized and everything. Now, that being said, it's not... Okay, there we go. It finally went. So, before we start the next time lapse, which I do plan on, time lapsing with this, but if I don't, then whatever. But we're gonna see it. So in between little cuts here, I'm gonna figure out what's going on with that. But I think the next thing we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead and come in here. Let me just, because this is annoying. I'm not really doing like any kind of interiors in the slightest, but I am kind of doing at least a little bit of work to make sure that it's not like horrible. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna build up this house, and that's gonna be it for this episode, so that this whole street is done and ready to be detailed. And as soon as it's ready to be detailed, then we'll be good to go there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this house built. I'll gather up the resources and then get it built, and I will see you guys. Hopefully, I will see you guys in the time lapse, and if not, I will see you guys with the finished product. Okay, guys. So this is probably going to be, it might be time lapsed a little bit. It might not be time lapsed a little bit. I have no idea. So here's the fact. Let me just give you guys the facts, because okay. So here's the deal. The computer I'm using for my camera account is just not good enough to use. It's just straight up not good enough. How do I want to do this? Let's do it with this one. So it's just straight up not good enough, and I don't really know what else to do about it. So what I'm going to do about it is basically just what I'm going to do about it is basically, unfortunately, nothing. I'm actually going to be not actually doing anything about it. I'm going to stop doing that's what I forgot. I forgot scaffolding. Anyway, I'm going to stop doing camera account time lapses. I really don't want to. I absolutely love doing them, and I think it adds quite a lot to the overall video. But for the time being, until I can figure this out, I have to stop, because I don't know. I don't know what else to do, guys. I really don't know what else to do. If I did, I so would do something, but I don't know what else I can do. I'm kind of just stuck right now because of all this. It's got something to do with the recording. Like that is the thing that I know for a fact. It's got something to do with the recording. It doesn't want to record the video in. Basically, it freezes up so freaking much. It freezes up, like, huge chunks of footage are just frozen. And I really don't understand why it's doing it, but to my understanding, at least for right now, I will be looking into it further, but from my basic level of understanding, there's nothing I can actually do about it in order to make it so that time lapses exist in this video. and the next couple of videos. So it's going to be a little bit before... I forgot to get scaffolding. It's going to be a little bit before we resume these time lapses. So there's not actually going to be any in this video, and there's not going to be any in the next couple of videos until I can figure out how to fix it, or the replay mod comes out. One of those two things needs to happen. So that being the case, I'm really sorry, guys, but no more... and this is the way that I want to record my videos. I want to do these time lapses. But I can't. So I want something to go there. Anyway, I'm real sorry about it, guys, but I mean, there's nothing much else that I can do about it. So for right now, this is what we're gonna have to do. So I will go ahead and just build this off camera, and I will see you guys when it's done. Okay, guys, so I've got it all done here. We have our last house on this street over here pretty much done. So now everything is ready to go except, well, everything is ready to go to detail it. And actually, let me go ahead and change this really quick, because let me actually, because I kind of wanted to do something like this. And yeah, I have a little bit of a stone brick archway around it to break up that cobblestone a little bit more. Alright, so, but I pretty much got it done. So it's got shutters on all the windows. I went ahead and did 2 windows on each side over here. On the ends of it. I was going to do another one, but it didn't make sense because there wasn't enough room for a 3rd floor on this house. So if we actually come up here, this is the level of where the floor is going to go. I do plan on doing some form of interior on this house, I just don't know what yet. So this is going to be the level of the floor over here, and then this is going to be the ceiling. I've actually got this beam running through it, so it's actually going to look pretty good once it's done. But that's kind of all I've got, and then it'll have this floor. I'm debating on adding, if we just kind of go through here like this, on adding a door out here on this side of the house, blocking in so that you can't get through on either side there, and then having along the wall here in between these buildings some kind of like little garden or something, because I don't know what else is going to go back here. And you'll be able to see out here through these 2 windows, and we can probably add a window to see out on this building as well. So I really don't know yet. So it all just depends. I really don't know, but that will probably happen whenever we detail the whole street, which that will luckily be happening very, very soon. Although I don't want to detail this until I can detail all of this as well. At the very least, up until right here. So I do want to finish this area out. I've decided this over here is actually going to be a bit of a small crop field, because it used to be. So a little small crop field so that farmers and everything, villager farmers and everything, can get like potatoes or carrots or something and be able to breed and make more villagers and populate the village more. So I think that's what we're going to do in this area right here. We're going to fence it off, and it'll become a bit of a cool little thing, little garden area. And then, actually I'll grab that. And then once that's done, I think a house is going to go on this side. And then once that's done, we'll be able to detail the paths and buildings out, put some greenery and shrubbery and everything in, and do all of this over here, detail it all out, and then we'll be able to start working on this over here. Let me go ahead and cut down this tree. I don't know why this tree is here, so I guess I was making some trees and one was left. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, hit the like button down below. I'm real sorry that I have to get rid of the time lapses completely. No more time lapses, period, until I can do some kind of camera account again, or the replay mod comes out, or something like that. And I'm sorry about that, guys, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. So, and I want quality for you guys, so that's that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the and the sunset's happening right as I'm doing my outro. Hit the like button down below. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and we will see you in the next video. Later, guys!